I'm Ghislaine O'Hanley, and I'm the Executive Director at the Guild.
I'll be up at the top. So you want me to tell people to go?
As the Executive Director, my main job is to manage the Guild facility, which is a gathering point for artists. We have studio space, we have a performance hall, we have a gallery space, so it's visual artists, performance artists, people come here to rehearse, and I help pull all that together with my staff to put on performances and allow artists to have a place to come and pursue their art. I oversee stage managers and box office managers and technical directors to make sure that they're doing their jobs. I became interested in the arts when I was in high school. Junior high, actually. I started in the band, and in high school I was in the musical, and then I started a job at Confederation Center as an usher and box office all through my teen years, and actually I was there well into my 20s. And I realized when I started there that I loved the arts, and I had a chance while I was there to be on stage and realized I was a terrible actor. So that I would never be on stage, but I could be behind stage. And what I learned at Confederation Center from the staff there and the crew there was that the people that make theater happen aren't just the people who are on the stage, it's the people who support them as well.
Yeah, I actually had you to exchange that at the box office for your ticket.
You have to be able to think really quickly and solve problems. Often in the theater space, there's lots of patrons who come in and out of our space, and sometimes they have problems. We have to be able to problem solve with them and work collaboratively with people. The most surprising thing about this job as a facility manager is that I had to learn how boilers operate, how an air conditioning operates. That was a whole new level for me. I'd always dealt with people and events and infrastructure, but never quite in that intimate a way. I'm very familiar with plumbing. You have to be able to be Jill of all trades when you have a small staff and a big building.
30 minutes, please.
The 5 minutes before a show starts. And I get to see this space transform from an empty black box into whatever the people who rented this facility wanted it turned into. Being able to help an emerging artist who comes in the door and says, I'm a little afraid, I'm a little unsure, but I really want to do this show and see what happens. Really fostering them in their growth is really satisfying for me. For me, I actually didn't pursue any direct education for this. Mine was all on the job, but there are so many more opportunities now than existed when I was first getting into this line of work, especially on Prince Edward Island. We have a school for performing arts here. The Confederation Center is still a great place to volunteer. You can go to the National Theatre School. You can apply to Sheridan College. There's all, depending on where you want to fit into this niche, there's arts management programs specifically designed for theater. If you're really interested in pursuing something in the arts, the easiest access point is to go up to the people who are doing it and say, how can I help you? I want to volunteer and learn how to do this. It's the ever-changingness of my position, which is the joy here, that I know that there's always going to be something new and somebody approaching me with an idea to collaborate with. The place where I work is very important to me, and I think that's an important thing for anyone's career, is that where they go to work every day has to feel like a place they want to go, and I want to come here. We have a family, and this is like another home. I feel like I'm in my living room when I'm sitting here.